Welcome back, guys. Thanks for watching. On this video, I'm going to show you how the car looks with the final stance. It's already how I want it. It's static, air cups. We got the BC Racing Extreme Low in the front and the standard low in the back, maxed out. So on the car, it's a 2-inch drop all around, 2 inches in the back, 2 inches in the front. Air cup lift, 1.5 inches. Okay, so right here, what I did, I used the standard one, the standard BC Racing coilover, and I just put the spring on there. And I was able to adjust it. I still have more thread right there. They have a shorter spring from the extreme low. but the only thing that there's a lot of thread coming out up here. On this one, on this side, I installed the extreme low, the shock, and the spring, and this is how it looks. It's actually the same size. I could get it to the same size exactly to where I have this one. The right side extreme low shock and spring, the left side standard shock and only the extreme low spring. The only difference is this. I don't know if this is correct, because you know, so it's just a little example saying that, hey, if you want to change the springs out only by themselves and that's how it's going to look, it is possible, but I don't know about of the function of the shock. So right here I have the instructions for the BC Racing installation and the depthness of the shock and all that stuff. I'm gonna, for the rear and everything, I'm gonna put the link for the description, the link of this in the description. It's like on the website, so that way you can look at it if you guys want to. Okay, this is how I was able to lower my car more with the air cups. The standard springs will go lower than what I had it at in the beginning. I don't know if you watch my videos, but my other video, the previous videos, I have like 3 videos on air suspension. So it will go lower, but with the air cup that I have is taking away an inch drop. So I had to go to the extreme low BC Racing springs and the dampener. This is the difference. This is the BC Racing extreme low spring, and this is the standard spring. So as you can see, they're a little bit shorter, and this is the dampeners. As you can see, this is the extreme low, the shorter one, and this is standard. So to order these, all you have to do is go to the website, put your car make and model, and then after, just on the notes when you're gonna check out, just put you want the extreme low. Just make sure you get the right part number. The ones for the Honda Accord, they're the A135s. So just search through there, and then once you find the dampener, you choose extreme low, and you're good. So now I'm gonna show you how to just assemble it and how I was able to achieve the drop that I wanted on my car. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this off completely, take off all the rings and everything. Once you got the shock off, you're gonna put everything back on the way that it was, and then you set the spring in there, and then automatically it's already now extreme low. It's just, you know, that's what I like about BC Racing, is that, you know, everything's interchangeable. You know, if your dampener goes out, you could fix your dampener. You could order that specifically. If your springs feel loose, you could get upgrade to Swift springs. You know, all the parts that come assembled here, you could buy them individually. That's why I'm liking BC Racing now, because, you know, it's all interchangeable parts. So, you know, you could always modify the suspension and change the springs, change the dampener, get new locking collars, get the pillow ball, the top mount, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool that what you could do to these coilovers. So since I had the air cups, I had to go a little bit lower because I wasn't achieving the height that I wanted. So now with this, it's already a 2-inch drop. The air cup's gonna bring it up another inch. So then I'm gonna max out this extreme low all the way down to achieve the low that I want with air cup. All right, so I already replaced the damper. I put the base back on, I put the locking collars and everything on. So now I'm just gonna put the air cup and put it all together. So this automatically is gonna give me another inch drop, and then I still have adjustment. So now we got a extreme low BC Racing coilover with the air cup. So what you got here is basically a brand new coilover. New shock, new springs. The only thing you're using is hardware. The base, locking collars, spring mounts. But On this other clip that I have right here, it's showing you that I try to lower the rear by taking off the locking collars, but I was not able to accomplish it. I did one and I thought it was gonna work, but then I test drove it, and then I noticed that I heard like a popping noise in the back, so I ended up putting the two locking collars. So on the front I have the extreme low, on the rear I have the standard BC Racing to its max. Okay, so on the back I was trying to get it lower, so I took off the rings, right, that it had. I took off these rings so I could get it lower, but the thing that would happen is that I turned the shock all the way up where it goes, and it still needs like another ½ inch to go up. So what could happen, you can't do this, because what could happen is that if you hit like if you go up a driveway or something, and the spring stretches out to its maximum length, it's gonna loosen the spring and it's gonna be loose. So say like if you go into a driveway or something and it goes low, all the way low like that, where it belongs right there, then this is gonna be loose, and then it's not gonna sit right. It's gonna be crooked. So that's why you have to adjust the shock to the proper height of this. So you can't do that. You can't take off the spring seats or the locking collars, because then the shock's gonna be too short. The only thing you could do is to get a shorter shock, which it will be the extreme low one. This is a standard one. I was trying to do it, but I couldn't do it. So I was able to take one off. As you can see, the spring is tight, so that's what you want, right? For it to be tight. And then this one, I can still go lower on it to adjust the height. So this is gonna be like fully extended. So when it's fully extended, you want to make sure it's like, it fits perfectly, but it's already tight right here, right? So it fits perfectly, even a little bit tighter, because if the shock extends too much, the spring's gonna get loose. So what you want is not the spring to get loose. So I was able to take out one, I think that's like a 1/4 inch.